Today, I'll show you how to build a complete POS system for a coffee shop, completely free, without coding, using a Google login for the owner, PIN code for the staff just like this one. You also have menu management and also receipts just like this. We also have an inventory tracking, sales dashboard. So, let me show you how I build it. People are selling POS systems on TikTok for $100 to $300. And that's just our local rate in the Philippines, but I don't know on the other countries, but probably it will be much more expensive. But for a really simple one that looks vibe coded and it looks like they created it on the Canva site, I think you should be able to build something like that on your own. And you can build one for free in maybe like 15 minutes, but of course we'll have to take our time filling up everything, so this may take like quite a few hours on your end. So I felt like this tool is what would actually small businesses would need. So you don't need to code, you don't need to download it, and you just need to use your browser. Now here's what we're building. It has a Google login, it has a menu management, it can take orders of course, and it can print receipts, it can track your inventory as well, and also has a sales dashboard. Wait. Before we get to prompting, it actually depends on your use case. So if you don't prefer the features that I added on my prompt, of course you're free to edit it, and you're always free to just create your prompts as well. Or you can ask Gemini as well to rewrite my prompt. That is in the description, of course. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the prompt. Feel free to skip. We have the chapters in the video, but I'll explain the prompt on how it works and how you can manipulate it also. But first, I'll explain the prompt first, and you can check on what you can change. So you want to build a POS for a coffee shop, you can change that. And if you don't want any logins, then please feel free to do that. And if you also want the AI to add all of your items, then just feel free. You can also ask the AI to connect some sort of a Google Sheets here. You can always just clarify with Gemini, of course. But we're keeping things simple today. Actually, at the end of the video, we'll try to connect Google Sheets. Oh wait, we actually have a Google Sheet backup option. I also added a clean, modern design, not generic AI slop. It would just ask you about the store name if you, because this prompt is for everyone, so you could just copy paste it. But as you can see, we have receipt generation, so if you want to be a little bit more specific with your receipt, and also when it comes to payments, like you only accept cash, card, or some QR code that you want to put in there. So it's up to you to set up everything on your POS. But this is just a general tutorial on how you can create one. Now let's copy this prompt and then let's paste it on Gemini. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot is to click extended thinking. Or if you're really not using Gemini that much, you can just click Pro, or you can just use ChatGPT or create a Claude account for free. Here we go, and it should work properly. And of course, we'll have to wait for like maybe like quite a few minutes for this one. And by the way, as you can see, we're still using a free account. And yeah, so it's already asking some questions. So yeah, I mean, like, could just answer it like this. So what is the name of your coffee shop? Maybe we could name it Sage Coffee, since has some designs. Menu categories, what are your main categories? Can you just as for number 2, we can just write some random stuff. Since this is a tutorial, you can just send your menu. Like, you can just copy paste your photo of menu. You can even take a photo of it if you have the time. But yeah, I mean, that will save your time. But for this video, we're just gonna be writing some random stuff. And I also asked it to grab some stock images because I don't have one. I don't really recommend prompting like this, but yeah, we're just trying to see if everything would work somehow. And my aesthetic should be I think it should be earthy sage green. Oh, okay. So let's just ask it to do Philippines. Since I live in the Philippines, ask it to write Philippines and then find the tax, do your research. And then for the number 5, will your staff primarily use this iPad? See, so usually some other coffee shops also use tablets, so tablets. I guess AI Studio has this one, but since I am lazy, I'll just paste it here. And we also asked Gemini to do the research themselves, so we can't really put the data in here. But I wouldn't probably want to copy everything, and of course, you really have to make sure when it comes to all those tax things. And let's just copy the code, or yeah, just copy the whole prompt. So before we paste this on the Google AI Studio, we have to make sure, even though we don't have any technical background, we just kind of have to make sure that everything is correct. Let's say for this one, we would be using Google Sheets for data backup. If you want your Google Sheets to be synced, or every time there's an order, it should be like it should automatically sync on the Google Sheets that you have, well then you have to specify that. But for now, we'll have a button to click, maybe something like a data backup button, just like this one, and then the staffs should just click that backup button so that we can do some data analysis on the sheets itself. But we already have a built-in analysis stuff here. But yeah, I mean, it just depends on you guys. So let's go to the AI Studio and then click New App. So let's just go to the Google AI Studio. You can find the link here, which is aistudio.google.com/apps. And then we're going to be pasting the prompt and we can build it. There we go. Okay, so 2 things popped up on my screen. And for this one, we'll have to enable Firebase Firestore. And for the design previews, I wouldn't really want to do anything with it. Maybe I'm just lazy, or maybe I just wanted to follow my prompt rather than designing its own things. But if you do prefer some of these, then feel free. But for now, I would be skipping it to see what it can actually do. By the way, Firebase has their own free tier. I know you're not technical, but I just want to remind you that this is fine for small coffee shops, as I've said in my past Vibe Code With Me series videos. This is just for internal use and not for enterprise. I think you'll have the means or the resources to actually pay for a developer. Also, this might be a shameless plug, but you should just check my portfolio and message me if you want one. And you won't really have to bother with all of these tutorials. But as I've said, if you're a small business owner and you still don't have the resources to pay for a developer, then please feel free to watch my tutorials and ask questions in the comment section. Okay, so I do think it is done now. I don't know if I could really appreciate the UI on this one, but I mean, it's fine to be honest. If it's an internal app, I mean, you could just ask it to design something else, and as you can see, it did create some other things. So you could also change the staff. You could just click this button and then have your staff type their PIN when they're on shift. Of course, if you're the owner, if you're the one creating this, I feel like you should add a way to create your own passwords as well. Oh, okay, so it's asking log in using Google. So we'll see. There you go. Okay, now that we are logged in, I think we can click this one and then we can change the staff pins here. Oh, okay. Actually, let's ask Google AI Studio if this would be accessible for everyone even when they're not a staff. And also, we have one error running the code, so we can just click fix here. But for me, I'll just ask it to please fix the errors. So this is what I typed on the chat box, which is, fix the errors. And then I did ask it if the app is accessible by everyone, meaning that some other people could actually just type your link when you publish this website, and then they could just edit stuff out of nowhere, and yeah, I mean, they would sabotage your entire POS system. So I do think, should we create a login page? There we go. I edited it properly so that every time we go here in this website, we have to log in on our Google since we are the owner. And yeah, or you can actually ask it to just put a password, some sort of a master password when going through this website as an owner. But we shouldn't keep things like, we shouldn't make it too complex. So let's just ask it to create a login page. Okay, so now we have the login page, which is, well, not the login page yet, but we kind of need to lock this one. Oh, not that one. Let's type 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, oh, so I think it misunderstood on what we actually want, which is like have a login for this whole website. So I'll just give it a context, but I'll update the prompt that I'll be giving you guys in the description. So I added this prompt and I just explained. So this is an internal app. I'd like you to add a password before getting actually here to avoid outsiders from getting in. So if some random dude or a customer just grabs your link or just found out about your link and then they just type it in on Google, just like what I've said earlier, then they'll be able to mess with everything. If we somehow forgot the master passcode, the owner can forget the password and sign in to Google. So, I mean, pretty basic stuff, but I guess I'll be updating the prompt and the description. Okay, so I think we have our password done and everything, so we are gonna be testing the app. Let me just zoom it in a little bit. So let's just try to do like, of course we'll have to ask the AI agent to remove these passwords because we wouldn't want other staffs to be messing with others also. Let's just try one staff, and then if you need to click the owner access, we can do that here too. So let's try to order a dirty matcha espresso, large one, an oat milk, yes please, and a vanilla syrup shot. What if we order also a cold brew? We can just order whatever we want. And also add some instructions as well, and then we can click add. So we have our tax all set it up, and then we could click checkout and pay. Oh wow, okay, this is awesome. This is so nice. They can use a card. Oh, they also have our local payment option, but we don't have the QR set it up yet. You can ask your AI agent to set everything up here, and also the credit card and also the cash. We'll just try to pay, and then and yeah, you can just type the amount given and also the due. And then actually, if you're using a tablet, you can add some sort of a numpad here. If you guys just want, but that's just an idea, and then we can print the receipt. Oh, okay, so this is nice because this is how receipts actually look, because some vibe coded apps just don't do this. And then we could click print receipt, and then we could print receipt if you guys want, but we don't have a printer set it up here, so it's up to you again. I guess we can just click create new order, and yeah, there you go. So let's check on how we can click sheets backup. Okay, that doesn't work yet on our end. So let's try to log out again. Oh, it has some errors. Okay, never mind. But I guess we'll just be stuck with looping things again and again. But Google AI Studio can fix that. And also, if it somehow can't fix the code, you could just click the settings here. And then you can change the model to 3.1 Pro preview, or whatever 3.1 they have, but I think for this it's enough. And we also have a master password, which is for the owner, and the password is Sage 2026, and it's already written there. And that's on. Okay, we can actually forget the passcode, but let's just unlock it. Okay, we can click the owner dashboard. And as you can see, okay, so this is pretty surprising, guys, since I was not expecting to have this working at all. And you also have a sales by category. I mean, it depends on whatever you guys want to have analytics for. You also have a menu management. Okay, this is nice. I mean, we could click add item to the menu, or you could honestly just ask the AI agent to create an AI scanner here, or you could just ask the AI agent itself to add whatever menu you guys have, and even the photos. And we have some inventory tracker here, and let's just check the staff spin. Okay, so you can just change everything here, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, like, the security is kind of good. We actually have not checked it, but if you are an experienced developer, you can just click code and just check whatever you guys have there. But for now, if you are not experienced, you just have to pray that it works. Or you can honestly just ask an expert to check everything for you. Now let's click the Google Sheets sync. Okay, wow. So I mean, like, I guess it's asking for something, but I don't know if it would actually connect to a Google Sheet. So let's just click sync now. Okay, it is sync. It is not working. So let's just ask. So let's just ask the chatbot to add a Google Sheet backup if you guys don't want the sales analytics here. So if you can check my prompt, it's not that good, but I again, I just said fix the errors and then how we can create and have a single Google Sheets connected to this whole thing. Now, if people would ask, why would I do that and not just follow this one? It's because honestly, I'm lazy. Like, I mean, if the AI agent can build it, then why would I even bother to do all of these, right? Okay, so I just found out that we can integrate Google Sheets in here. Just click the settings button and then click integrations and then click available integration and click Google Sheets. So I just covered my so I just covered my email here since I wouldn't want you guys to see that, but you could guys just click enable Google Sheets. And there we go. So yeah, I mean, like, please fix the errors also. Okay, let's see on yeah, I mean, like, let's see how it would work. Okay, so I think it's done now, but I don't really know if that would actually work. So okay. So it says that it's done now. So let's just check whether it's working or not. Hopefully it would work. Oh, oh wow. Okay. What do you mean by Google Sheet link? I just added some. I just created a Google Sheet, and then let's just paste it here, I guess, and then let's just ask it to save and connect. Oh, okay, nice. And then what happens if we sync the data? I mean, this is basically just another vibe coding tutorial for you guys, but this is just simple prompting. Just check errors. Google Sheets not putting. I mean, it's not connecting and putting the backups. So, yeah. Okay, hopefully it works now. Again, we're gonna type the password, click the owner dashboard, and then let's see if it actually. Oh, okay. So it is really synced with this one, and then we can click sync data now. Okay, so I'm not signed in with Google. Give me a few seconds. Okay. So it will give you this warning, which is you've been given access to an app that's currently being tested. You should only continue if you know the developer that invited you, and the developer that invited you is you yourself. You created this app, so just click continue. And there we go. We are connected, and then we should sync the data now. And hopefully it does work. Please. Okay. Okay, awesome. So we have sales log, inventory stock, daily summary. So I mean, we haven't really added anything here yet, but if you want to test it before we end the video, we could just add one here. Click checkout and pay and click complete transaction. Hopefully it does work. Okay, so one thing, I didn't add a change, so it's another bug, but you can just fix it, you know. Then we just click print receipt, maybe if you want that too, but let's just add new order. Then let's go to the owner dashboard, and then there we go. we have that tracked already, and then let's just try to sync that data now. So after a few trial and error, I gotta be honest with you, it would take you like maybe an hour or two to set everything up, and especially if you want to design everything from, I mean, not gonna lie to you, it did take an hour to create this whole tutorial. Actually, it's been 36 minutes since I've been recording this video. I mean, I did not edit it yet, but but it does work. Like, you you have to really take your time when creating your own app, but I guess this would be rather much faster, and I'm not even guaranteeing you that everything would work as nice. That's why you have to test it out first, syncing that data, and then going back to the sheets and then checking, oh yeah, we have our order now since we ordered the same thing. But you'll have to test it out as much as you can. Maybe have an employee test these things, or maybe you can even ask your employee to create the POS for you, but I wouldn't really want to do that. But yeah, I mean, everything works now and it looks nice. It just needs a little bit more fixing since it depends on your guys' needs. And yeah, so I guess we should wrap it up. So we built a full POS system in just a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes exactly, but without coding, and everything is for free. So if you want to publish this website, just click this publish. I mean, you're on the episode 3 of the Vibe Coding series, so you could just click get started, and it also has some info that you need to be here. Just click get started. So this is actually nice because you can add people who can sign into your app, because just for security reason, and then you could just click skip. And again, I'm covering my email here, but you can just change the AI Studio name for the domain, and you can click publish app so that you could just visit sagecoffeepos.ai.studio whenever you want, whenever you're opening your cafe. The downside is you need an internet for this, but you can ask it to be offline first. So just letting you know, guys, that this is online first, so meaning you'll need an internet, but you can just ask Gemini on how you can install everything and use it locally, so that maybe at the end of the day you could just back it up on the Google Sheets. And yeah, so actual like real businesses can actually use this as long as you can check everything and it works fine. And yeah, comment down below what system you want me to vibe code next. And this is the episode 3 of Vibe Code with me, and subscribe if you want to see more. And also the Discord link is in the description if you want to share what you built using Google AI Studio. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys.